Hello, how's it going? Let me introduce myself. My name is Ahmad Subagja. Welcome back to With Me in the Remove Review Movie. Even at this event, I will truly explore a film that is a very inspiring and can touch the heart, namely the Pursuit of Happiness, a work by a well-known director, Gabriele Muccino, who was successful made many pair of eyes amazed by his work, as well as the role of the great actor in playing the role to be a supporting factor in the supporting of this film. None other than two is also my favorite actor, namely Will Smith, who plays Gardner, who is the main character who managed to bring a role that is certainly very crucial in a film. There are also several other actors such as Jaden S. Smith, Christopher Hison from Christopher Gardner, and Tandy Newton is a Christopher wife or Linda. Okay, let's just discuss the storyline in the film, The Pursuit of Happiness. This film tells the story of a father named Chris, a man who has one child and a wife. Every day he works as a medical device salesman, the function to scan bone density. Yes, it is a big tool that can support his family. Chris and his wife Linda spend a lot of money. The money he saved to buy a lot of test tools that can produce sharper images. Of course, the price is many times more expensive. But Chris is optimistic because this is a revolutionary tool, so he dares to be the only distributor in his area. And unlucky Chris and his wife don't know that this thing is not really needed by doctor at this time. And of course, also because the price too expensive. Linda, his wife, worked as a laborer in a laundry to meet family needs. Chris also sells door to door because it's hard to sell the machine. After selling, Chris saw a job vacancy announcement work as stockbroker, and he applied for an internship at the company, but he had to compete with 20 other participants and only one was chosen to become a permanent employee. The relationship with his wife was strained because his economic situation was getting worse. So Linda went with his son Christopher. The next day, Chris got an interview opportunity, but there were several obstacles. Namely, he had to leave his apartment because he had not paid the rent, and he negotiated with the owner and agreed to be given a week's opportunity with an agreement that Chris had to paint the entire apartment room, which caused him to be late for the interview. And he came with the clothes were full of paint, but he managed to convey well, and he was honest about why he came late and in untidy state. A week later, Chris and Christopher moved to a motel which was much cheaper than his apartment. Interrupted by busyness, Chris took time to play with the children. Yes, that is playing by basketball. And Christopher told his father he would become a professional basketball player. His father replied it was difficult, but be great because it was above a range. Hearing that, Christopher was sad, but his father said Never let other people think you can't do anything, including that. If you have a dream, reach is that. A strong message for the audience. Chris started his apprenticeship with high goals and worked very hard. Life went normally. Chris managed to sell all the tools, so he had some saving money later, but he got letter from the tax that he was arrears on tax, which caused the tax office to take all the money there, so he went bankrupt and had nothing, leaving only a little money in his wallet. He was kicked out the motel, so he had and Christopher slept in station, and with an alibi, Chris invited his son to play which ended up in public toilet and sleeping on toilet paper. Then he did internship test. After the exam test came back the problem. Mr. Firm, who is the leader of the company, he borrowed money to pay for a taxi because he forgot to bring his wallet. A few weeks later the last arrived, and in the midst of the busy schedule, Chris was called to go to the leadership room. There he was called because Mr. Firm personally wanted to congratulate Chris, who had been accepted as a permanent employee at the company. Chris must move limp and teary eyes. He said thank you and ran off to meet his son Christopher and hug him. From all that he and Christopher went through experience, from starting to spirit with Linda, being kicked out of the apartment, sleeping on the toilet, and all the trials paid off. After starting his career in the company, Chris opened his own company and then sold a few percent of his shares and earned millions of dollars. The meaning that I get in this film is that patience and persistence are the keys to be success. Have some money film the review from me. Bye bye.